I am the reluctant missionary. It was something I never wanted to do. I had moved to Austin in the hopes of marrying and having children, and when God brought it about, I thought, oh Lord, please don't ask this of me. I don't want to live in Eastern Europe. I don't want to be a missionary. I don't want to raise support. But I always wanted to be obedient. And so I thought if I take these steps of obedience, maybe God will let me off the hook after that. And really, for the first 10 years, I can't say that I liked Romania or that I loved being there. That was not part of my life. And they were hungry people who were in churches and didn't know what they needed to do. Although God had given them a service in the church, they weren't sure exactly how to do that. So over the years, people would say, you know of other songs, and you could translate those, and you could publish books, and you could pull together Romanian songs, and you have these possibilities, and you don't do this for us. Help us. I remember one guy in particular, he said, you know a way to work with children, a way that's different than our way. Write books that talk about education. You're not doing it. He said, shame on your head. I was like, oh. So God was closing the door at the Bible College in about 2000. In 2001, we felt the call of God to start a Romanian legal entity, a foundation, and we named our foundation Jubilate, which means to sing or to shout for joy. It's a Latin word. And I worked together with 5 other musicians. We all have a heart to see the church understand worship and in its most basic definition. John Piper says that worship is the fuel and the goal of missions. I love that. It's the fuel of missions in that if you are not worshiping the Lord and loving Him and offering your body as a holy and living sacrifice, then why would you want to go? And it's also the goal of missions to bring all nations to that kind of love of the Lord. When that's understood, then the petty discussions over music styles and how loud the volume is, maybe those things become less important as there's mutual submission in the body of Christ. I'm so thankful for the work that we're able to do now, because we're able to affect so many churches all over the country of Romania, and of course that affects their communities. And that will be what sends missionaries out from those places, as worship is the fuel and the goal of missions. It's amazing to me that God can make us so quirky and then have a place to use all of that quirkiness. And even though I consider myself the reluctant missionary, I think that God has used all of the obedience in the last 14 years, and the doors He's opened in the last year have been amazing to us, doors that could not have been opened 10 years ago if it had been a short-term mission. And so I look forward to what He's going to do in Romania in the next years.